Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. So don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, friends. How is everybody?
Good morning.
You're all well. Welcome to the GM show. I am Freeman. I'm joined by Matt Jones over there. And we are here to bring you the day's crypto headlines. And hope you're all feeling good, not too hungover from your weekend activities. Yes. And ready to get back into crypto this morning. I've got this little hair here that's really bothering me. And it's like sticking out. And it's like I'm like a weird alfalfa character right now. So I'll just embrace it, I guess. You know, that's what it's all about. Yeah. But we've got something new that we want to.
Yes. This is the game changer right here.
Game changer. You know, this is me releasing my fears into the ether and allowing them to just wash over me as I let people start to use this tool that I made. This is called SimpleBlockio. That is my intro. This is our little new tool that we've made that is going to help you make simple dApps for crypto. So I do not. So embarrassing. I don't have my MetaMask wallet set up on this browser profile, so I have no way to connect to this service and show you how this works. Like, that's the most embarrassing thing that could happen to somebody when they're trying to demo a product. But what this allows you to do.
Demo tomorrow. We're sharing it today, demoing tomorrow.
So here's an example of a minting page that you could make using SimpleBlockio. This is a example of an NFT minting page for a project called Real Fake Doors, and that's a page that you can make using SimpleBlock. Right. So this is essentially allows you to make. It's very simple, and it allows you to make Web3 dApps really quickly by just filling in essentially the information for the dApp and then hitting go.
If I can make a page, anyone can make a page.
Matt can make a minting page using this. All you need is your contract address, and that's it, really.
Yeah, and images. Yeah, you just put in, there's just to ask you where your background product.
This is the best product showing ever. Like we're like, okay, use your imagination, close your eyes, okay, take a couple deep breaths. You're in a field, okay.
Tomorrow we'll have to do a full scale demo, and then you'll have a demo video. You'll have a separate video going over it too.
Yeah, we'll have all kinds of separate stuff. But anyway, check out SimpleBlock.io if you are making an NFT project and you want a really easy way to set up a minting page for your project. Check out SimpleBlock.io. That's my pitch. I'm done. I promise. Avalanche Ethereum lead top 10 crypto gains over the past week, leading layer 1 networks like Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and Avalanche posted some of the highest gains over the last week. I wouldn't say Cardano posted some of its highest gains over the past week, but those all were posting gains. All of those were posting gains in the past week, and I think that's a good thing to see. I love when the bulls are out. That's I don't like when the Bears take over. It's scary. I don't like all the FUD on Twitter. It hurts.
Alt season is trending on Twitter, man. So
which means there's money.
Recognized.
There's money in the
There's
system.
money.
If you and we know that by the success of Bored Apes. There's obviously a lot of money floating around. And just really after our show on Friday, Yuga Labs, the creators of Bored Apes, teased the other side metaverse. And this is it's going to be potentially in the sandbox universe. And this is going to be like a 3D metaverse world called the other side, where you'll presumably be able to connect your wallet and use your Bored Ape like as a character, I think, in this like other gaming metaverse. And Matt and I were kind of looking into the sandbox, and yeah, you can set up kind of like these little, like they're kind of hangout areas. It's really like a digital hangout, like a digital club, essentially, is kind of how all those little sandbox areas are. So
yeah, I think this is going to be real interesting. And I mean, what Yuga Labs is doing, I mean, if I was like OpenSea, Coinbase, all these dudes, I'd be like, oh, because these guys are getting so powerful. I mean, they could take these NFTs off of any of these exchanges and really pull in their own, because it's just they have,
yeah, wherever they go,
collections. They have so many.
Yeah,
yeah, they're
and
just
they
buying
bought
up
punks
so
and,
much.
Yeah,
Me Bits, and then the new one that's coming out, Dakotas, right? The dude that's in that video that's carrying that Bored Ape. Those are going to be minting soon, I think. And they are just gonna, they're
building their own little franchise. I mean, this is like a franchise in the making, right? I mean, there will be probably cartoons and there will be all kinds of stuff. I mean, wait until you have a Bored Ape Yacht Club movie. I mean, it's coming, I'm sure. So yeah, it's interesting. And of course, powered by ApeCoin. Matt loaded his ApeCoin bags, and man, Matt partied all weekend off his ApeCoin earnings. I'll tell you what, I saw behind the scenes photos, and it was spicy. I will tell you. That's not the only thing. There's also a Bored Ape themed burger restaurant.
I saw this. Yeah, I saw this too. It's good.
I mean, it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. So yeah, it sounds like it'll be called Bored and Hungry, Long Beach, April 9th. And it sounds like maybe they're going to be using the Bored Apes that they own, the owner of this restaurant. So this is another thing where it's like the owners of these different NFTs now can take their NFTs and go create new things, new works with them. Yeah,
it's either people are doing that or licensing becoming a big one, where you're licensing it from the owner of the NFT.
It sounds like he bought Bored Ape number 6184 and a pair of mutant apes to take advantage of the popularity. He spent about $267,000 for Bored Ape number 6184.
Mm-hmm.
He said he also wants to integrate Web3 technology to provide a novel dining experience. There will be NFT-related Easter eggs throughout the restaurant. That's funny. Wow.
Yeah.
So, funny stuff, man. The NFT world and the real world are colliding. And it's pretty funny. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Goldman Sachs is tooting their own horn today, announcing a milestone with the first over-the-counter crypto trade with Galaxy Digital. So it sounds like they're announcing it's the first major U.S. bank to trade an over-the-counter crypto transaction. The move is seen as a notable step in the development of crypto markets for institutional investors, in part because of the nature of over-the-counter trades. Compared to exchange-based CME Group Bitcoin products that Goldman began trading last year, the bank is taking on greater risk by acting as a principal in the transactions, according to firms. So yeah, it just sounds like banks are exposing themselves to the crypto market on behalf of clients. So
sounds like they're dipping their toes, right?
They're just dipping their toes. Like I was joking with Matt before we came on. I was like, this is the first Bitcoin transaction ever done on paper in person by boomers. So they're celebrating it. And you know what?
Yeah.
Bravo. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm glad Goldman
Yeah.
Sachs has finally done a crypto transaction. Good job. They figured it out.
They figured it out.
Somebody finally showed them how to buy crypto. Let's see where we're going next. Honduras is reportedly going to recognize Bitcoin as a legal tender in the coming days. You know, this is just a rumor, fake news potentially. Who knows? You know, it's a rumor. It's reportedly, you know,
all right,
probably anonymous sources or something.
Take it with a little grain of salt, like, you know, get excited, but you know, just know that it could just be fake news. Yeah.
You know, which is great news for the dollar, especially because it sounds like the president of El Salvador reportedly said that El Salvador shouldn't be the only country escaping the dollar hegemony. So, you know, it's good news for the dollar. Everyone's trying to figure out how to leave.
It is. That's true. I'm
going to go load up on yuan after this.
What was Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, Saudi Arabia might buy in yuan.
Yeah,
oil.
Yeah, China's. Yeah, it's
man, shit, might start hedging with yuan.
The dollar is losing its luster. But
so it sounds like Honduras, which, you know, borders El Salvador, is the 40th country predicted to enable cryptocurrency to be used as legal tender. I mean, that's still impressive to me. The first three countries that users predict to be the next in doing so are Paraguay, Venezuela, and Anguilla. So you can see, like, it's a lot of
South American countries.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. South America seems to be embracing it. And you know what? They are so intimately familiar with currency, like unpredictable currencies. And I think Brazil has restarted their currency 3 or 4 times. I mean, you know, they know they're familiar with inflation. They are familiar with unpredictable markets. And so I think people in South America hear about the concept of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, especially, and it makes them like giddy because they're like, wow, this could be a stable, you know, potential form of currency, or at least you know, something that holds value.
That's not
because there's a limited amount
by foreign powers, kind of,
or there are even their own governments. Yeah, I mean, you know, so you know, their own government can't just print out of control and just inflation rises, and so yeah, I think that's probably one reason. They've learned from the past in those countries, so to speak. So, another interesting. We are just on fire this morning with great news. Maybe that's also why the bulls are out. But crypto users in Africa grew by 25% in 2021, according to a new report, which I love to hear because I think
2,500%.
Is it? Oh, what did I say? 2,500.
2%.
Yeah. No, yeah, 2,500. Whatever.
Okay.
Yes. So whatever I said.
Maybe I heard you wrong.
I don't know what I said. We don't know. Yeah. We don't know, but we do know that says 2,000. Yeah. Let's see the tape. Let's roll the tape.
Rewind this shit. I know what I heard.
You know what? We're ending. We need to go look at this right now and figure this out. Sorry, guys. No. But yeah. 2,500%, which is incredible, and I think such a great news because, you know, I love these developing countries getting into the crypto space. You know, it's just like mobile phones and smartphones have been a huge revolution in the developing countries. I think crypto can just further that in just giving people you know, power over their finances and their future.
Yes.
Yeah. Take a look at the way in which cars, mobile phones, consumer electronics took off on the continent. Africa is a continent where lightning fast progression and adoption is common. It's very interesting. You know, they're quick to adopt. So is Malaysia. Apparently, Malaysia is also calling, or officials there are calling on the state to legalize crypto and NFTs as well. So, you know, I might as well just keep flipping through just all of the good news. We got Australian government wants to overhaul payment systems and introduce crypto frameworks. So if you aren't convinced yet that crypto is here to stay,
right.
You know, I mean, we have the mainstream and the non-mainstream all embracing cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies. So It's not going anywhere anytime soon, is what I'm saying.
That's right.
So yeah,
That's
Australian government is going to overhaul their 3-decade-old payment system and make new regulations. Supposedly make it safer to transact and hold digital assets. I don't know if what that means. That's just what they say, of course. New regulations will be ready by the end of 2022. It sounds like. So, whole overhaul going on. Okay, well that's the headlines for today. There's a lot of them, and
yeah, no joke,
a
Freeman.
lot of good news. And I tried to speed through half of those. We didn't even talk about half of them. We just kind of browsed the headline.
Too much shit going on. Don't have time.
We like to get through it. I've had 2 cups of coffee already this morning. I've been up for a little while, and I'm ready to get through the headlines.
I'm ready to go.
Let's look at the charts.
Let's check out the charts. Let's check out the charts.
I like it. Chart me.
All right, so we are on the daily here on Bitcoin. Real quick, I just want to look at, so like Bitcoin is not doing nearly as well as the altcoins, right? I think that's why alt season's trending on Twitter right now. So this is the daily. We've been stuck in this range since January. Geez Louise, guys. Okay, so we really can't break 45. We're really getting stopped out here. Can't really break the 37. So we're just we got this kind of wedge kind of coming in here. Okay, let's just make some lines up here. We have these wedges, right? So is it gonna bust out up here and skyrocket, or bust out down here? Well, I don't know what happened there. So there's several different scenarios. Now, the EMAs, we have the 50 below the 200, so that I would say, hey, yeah, I'm a little bit more bearish on that one. We do have vector candle zones here, and up here, right? There's more vector candles up here. So those are signs that, hey, we'll see price return to those zones eventually. And the K wave, right? This is what I'm going to really be looking at here on the daily. So here, what was that? March 16th. We had an oversold dot here. And this is what I'm really looking at right here. The RSI is pointing down. All right. And so the RSI, it could do this, and, so that could happen here, or we're looking at this scenario. So you also see the wave cresting over. You have the money flow wave going more negative. You have VWAP pointing down. I'm expecting, a little retrace here. It had a little pump, but really didn't amount to nothing. It just challenged the 50 EMA over here. And so maybe we get another bounce off 37. The thing is that the more times a level is tested, the more likely it's going to break, right? So we've been testing this 37 quite a bit, and it's not too strong. You see back here in January, it broke for a little bit. So, so it's interesting. We also have this giant wick that we can try to recover. And Bitcoin, there's a lot of bulls out there right now, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about you, Bitcoin. But let's look at some other ones that are definitely doing well. AAVEX. Right. I remember last week, the week before, I was really comparing AAVEX and Luna on how Luna was skyrocketing, AAVEX was trending down, and I want to say they reverse necessarily, but AAVEX definitely has redeemed itself from its downtrend that it was in, right? So here, we on the K wave, we have an oversold signal right here, and that was on the 16th of March. But as you see this pump, way larger than Bitcoin's, right? Way larger than Bitcoin's. It's actually breaking the previous highs. And so we're looking to try to take these levels now. Was at $98 here. So this level here, you'd really like to see the price break, get some candles to close up here. And look, yeah, there's a vector candle zone up here that I could easily, you could easily see the price coming up, at least maybe waking up there. But yeah, this is looking really good for AAVEX. Now you do see RSI kind of coming down, but again, it can kind of do this kind of deal if it wants to. But yeah, I mean, money flow looks like it's about to cross over into the green. That's really good news. VWAP, it looks like it's just tapering off, so we can maybe see the VWAP kind of come up more. So yeah, AAVEX is looking pretty good. I'm liking. Yes, it's already up 6% today. The other one, Luna, is doing well, very well. Look at it. So it made the all-time highs, right? It was a few weeks ago, March 9th, that is. And we challenged the EMA down here. I believe this is the 15 EMA. 13, 15, I can't quite remember. And that's pretty, that's great that it held this level. It kind of was stuck in this range. So I stopped trading Luna, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, hey, look at the K wave. We're about to get an oversold dot here on the daily. We got VWAP crossing up. What is our money wave looking like? Can't quite see. Yeah, it's back in the green. So I'm liking this because you had a bearish divergence here, right? And you could say, hey, and now we have no, that's not a divergence. Sorry, folks, not on a daily. But let's go down. Let's see if we find any more divergences on the lower time frames here. 4 hour, we actually are in a green wave right now. Looks like it's pinching in, so it could be exhausted here. And you know what? This could be actually a bearish divergence, guys. If it prints here in a few hours, an overbought, right? We could be seeing lower wave, but we had higher prices. So I'm seeing a bearish divergence on the 4 hour. So yeah, I might take a short on that on the 4 hour here. 1 hour, let's see what we got. We're in a red wave right now, so momentum going down. So yeah, it's hard to say because this could look at this giant thing. Money flow is still nice. So this on the 1 hour could turn around, and then it could erase that, repaint that dot that's on the 4 hour. But we'll see what happens. Markets just open, so
yep,
we'll see what happens.
Still early. It's a Monday morning.
That it is. All right. Well, yeah. Anything else? Anything else to check out in the charts? Yeah.
Nothing specific.
Oh, hey, let's check out Ape.
Oh,
it's $10.
Dang, dude.
So
oh, wow. You sold at the perfect point when you sold at 14. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got in at 10 cents and you sold at 14. That's just crazy.
I don't think anyone got it. No, you can't get it. Wasn't at 10 cents. I'm not
You shouldn't follow our advice. We're actually just making everything up.
Yeah.
You don't know what's real and what's not.
That's true. Yeah, I think the Bored Ape, you have with the ape token, you have a lot of apes that are just still holding or claiming, so it's like it's
early. It's early.
It's early to start aping into ape.
Ape coin.
But maybe that's because I could see it I could just see the price.
I don't think
down
it's going to
more.
stay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to stay where it is. It's going to go
Yeah.
up and down, obviously.
I'll buy it at $2. How about that?
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's buying the retrace. See, that's smart.
But I'm not,
Buy the bottom of the
I'm not-
retrace.
Yeah, because the price will come down and shake all the other holders.
Catch the next launch. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The real launch.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But
now
anyways.
the price of that token is going to be affected by all the Bored Ape news, So now it's like, the other side is going to be
Dude,
launched soon. Oh, the price is
that's
going to go
true
up,
too.
and then the price will dump as soon as it's
Potentially,
launched.
that's true too. Because it's like you'll have to use Ape to in their
to do anything there,
metaverse world and stuff. So it's gonna have once the utility kicks in, that could definitely affect the price for sure.
Very interesting. Yeah,
it is, man.
All righty. Well, I think that brings an end to the show. That finishes up our Monday morning. You know what I was just doing? I wasn't paying attention to Matt at all. I was just looking up mugs, printed mugs, custom mugs. I think we need some GM mugs. I'm sick of drinking my coffee during the show out of non-GM branded mugs. So inappropriate. So inappropriate. Yeah. So I promise we'll have those soon. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us today. Please like and subscribe.
Have a good morning. Like and subscribe.
Here every morning, slaving away for you
Monday
at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You're right. Not every morning. I do that every day. Every day. I say every morning when it's only weekdays. So don't be like me. Just remember, it's only the weekdays. So thanks a lot for joining us, guys, and have a great Monday. Bye.